Do you want me down here? Do you want me
It
up
don't
there?
matter. We're good.
Okay, all right.
We're good. We're here.
We're rolling.
Welcome to my home, Randy.
What do you say? You guys, I met them a little bit a while ago, and you're finding an RJO.
Yes.
We are.
And I found what we talked about your story was so cool. You know, and these folks got a story too. I want to get them on here, but
Hey guys.
these folks.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
So talk to us. Tell us why you're here. What's going on? What? Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. I know what's going on in the world of housing and beyond. I was a real estate sales agent for some of the big companies in California for 16 years. That's a tough industry to be in.
Yeah.
I've already been in the crash of 08, 09, and 010, so I already had a foreclosure and a bankruptcy. I know what that looks like. It's being demolished. But you add this whole deal onto it on top of what is coming, because I know it is. We know it is. It's just simple math. And I looked at that, and I said this to Cheryl, because I've been went all through the Carolinas, Florida, and then here, and then we're going to our land in Tennessee. And I'm never going to say where our land is. The reason why I decided that I had one of your, I don't know, what's his name? Caleb, or I don't know, cool name. Anyway, I said, so how'd you get my number? And he
Hi,
said,
Michael. I'm Tabitha.
you were on our list. And I said, well, are you guys listening? Please. No, they're talking to Sam. And he said,
But you're going to see where it is.
Sam, I said, what do you guys need?
Okay.
And he said, we have 1099 positions. I always know.
No, he can stay with us.
Plants me. That's
I
where
don't
I start.
Yeah.
I know
We
all
like
about
your
housing.
dogs.
I know about construction. My dad, my dad worked in a lumber company, a lumber business. So I grew up hunting, fishing, and lumber and construction sites with my dad. So this is not a foreign kind of place to me. 8 by 16 is foreign to me.
Yeah.
Like that scares me a little.
But you had a walking closet.
He got her number.
I'm like, what do I do with my nail polish store? This is gonna be fun. But getting back to why I'm working for you, that you just found out today. My heart knows that if you don't have a roof over your head, you have no dignity. Period. And a freeway ain't no dignity. And I see what's coming. And the tsunami's going to be bigger than anybody can even imagine. And God has prepared me for that this time. To be on the other side of it.
Wow. That's yeah.
Okay?
And
Now,
he showed you this deal.
yeah, well, I was in Canada working with horses when she said there's this Christmas in July the thing. And I
We
think,
got to do it.
Christmas in July, the thing.
Watching that.
Christmas in July thing, and I'm like, and I have land, lots of it,
Okay.
but I got no roof over my head. God never leaves me without, ever. And I'm like, I'm on your escalator, I got it. So I get home from Canada on the 27th, and she goes, it's the last day of the Christmas in July thing. And I'm like, okay, we can't do this, we can't do that. I'm very analytical, and I'm a girl. I'm analytical, and I'm just kicking ass right now. So this is why we're here. You have to have a roof over your head. You have no dignity without one.
Right.
And this is what I had left in my budget. Okay, the Lord gave me this, but I worked for it. I turned over a 700 square foot mobile home 2.5 years ago in Florida after being on the road in that car. Okay, and that's all I had left. And I used to work for Bassett Furniture. Oh my God, my furniture, Randy, it was bigger than this.
Yes, yes.
So I came here, and my ego had to calm down. My faith had to grow bigger.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, God,
Wrap your head around this.
I had to wrap
Yes.
my head around this. And so I'm going to do this so others can see a fancy girl like me can live beautifully and comfortably.
Yeah.
Plus, you know what? God knows that if I had 102, 5, whatever, He knows I just say, I'm not going to do this, God. I'm comfortable. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I'm uncomfortable.
Yes, yes.
I'm uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah, that starts change. It starts making
It
character.
does.
Builds character.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be among a lot of people that are very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to move my feet, and I have faith way bigger than a mustard seed. at this
Yeah.
point. So when somebody called me, and then I wrote Sam, and I said, are you looking for somebody? He says, we're only doing 1099. I said, that's where I'm going to start then with you guys. So I started filling out paperwork. I've been on the road. We have hotels, living out of this, doing our Market America. Just came back from Greensboro, North Carolina. Totally godly companies. That's why I'm here. I know about insides. I know. Wait till you see my decoration of my mini mansion.
I'm so excited.
You're going to freak out, and you're going to all call me, and you're going to want to buy from me. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I know what's coming.
And you want to be ready for yourself.
Of course I
And
do.
you want to help other people understand what we got.
And
Yes.
I want to let them know that they can do it.
Yeah.
If I can do it, they can do it.
You know, and I know it's not the greatest financing plan in the world, but we do offer financing up for $24,000, $5,000 down, and we'll finance up to 24 grand for $500 a month.
Okay, did you hear that, y'all?
Yeah,
Okay, say that again.
$5,000 down. We got to have some money down.
Yeah, of course.
And we will finance a house a $500 a month payment until it's paid off, and it comes about no more than 48 months. So if you can buy, now this one was a cash only. This
Yeah.
is a special offer. But our credit boxes, so if one's 30 grand, give me 5K, you can pay $500 a month and own one.
Okay, are you listening
Yeah,
to
think about
I'm
that.
listening to this. I'm saying this to you because I came to Florida with, let's call it 35,000. That's all I had in my nest egg. I bought in the midst of COVID, thank you Lord, not in a credit box. I bought a mobile home 1959, and it had been on the market for $31,500 because nobody came in there because they were all freaked out about the cootie bug. I went in there and I bought it for $17,500. I put 10 in it so I could live. I came with a rug in my car 2.5 years later because I know real estate. I know where people are going. They're all leaving California and all these other crazy places. Okay, I sold it for $83,500. Do the math. Give my real estate agent $5,000. Guess what the Lord said? He says, you're going to go buy land. You're going to have to spend more. It's going to be very uncomfortable for you because you don't have a roof over your head. And I know you're a fancy girl. So here we are. We bought land. Lord gave us the land. Here we are, Incredible Tiny Homes, meeting our celebrity people. Hello. and do the numbers, you guys. Do the numbers. What Randy just said, you can do it. If I can do
Yes.
it, you can do it. So I'm doing this fired up the way I am because if you do not have a roof over your head, you have no dignity, and they have one. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here.
Good.
That's amazing. That's a great story.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a journey that you've been put in place to go on, and it was up to you to take the steps to start it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you were shown it, so it's either you're going to do it or you're going to go sit down, move out of the way because somebody else will do it.
And if you just sit and cry over your stuff and you're not,
Yeah.
and we all do, but you finally got to wake up and say, hey, I got to do something.
We're all
Yep,
strong. We're all strong, and we just need to take it and do what we need
Yeah.
to do and form a path.
that's right.
And get rid of your ego, because I came from LA. I was in Hollywood for 25 years as a makeup and hair artist.
Yes.
Traveled all around the world with some of the biggest celebrities before I even knew what was really going on.
Yeah.
Because I was an artist.
Yeah.
So I kept my eye on the ball. It was my job. I loved what I did.
Yes.
Good at what I did. But I mean, I've had my San Francisco life, my LA life. I was born in San Diego. Tell me, what am I doing in Tennessee in an 8x16?
That's right.
Come on now.
Yes,
Let's
that's
preach
right.
it. Come on.
Yep.
Because I'm going to tell you something what Tennessee, because I have figured this out with Catherine Austin Fitz and all the people that we follow.
Yeah.
This is the place to be right now. And it's not because I want it to be,
Yep.
but I'm smart and I figured it out. Okay? I'm so grateful that, like, this is freaking me out that I'm, like, sitting here next to you. This is crazy. But I'm so grateful. We're so grateful for what you guys are doing
Yeah.
because it's not a business, it's a movement.
That's right.
It really is.
It's not a business, it's a movement.
Yep.
And we've been watching all your stuff. I know it's freaky to have like girls like us, like, what? That's your dad! It's Randy, it's Amanda!
Video today.
So what's your story?
All right, my story, I was a teacher for many, many years.
Oh, share the microphone. Yeah.
Okay. So I was a teacher. I actually taught high school and university
Let me get her microphone.
mathematics.
Can I have your microphone?
You got it. And love teaching. My thing is I love making a difference for people.
Yes.
You know what? But I've also found out I'm a freedom fighter. You know what? I'm not going to let people lead me where they're telling me to go, and I will not follow unless I use my own brain and do what I need to do. And when I've watched tiny homes for years. Remember you mentioned Tiny House Nation and all of that?
Yes.
I followed it for years. I don't know why I had a calling for this. And then I saw you telling you, the Christmas in July was just like, and I'm like, oh, that's an answer for Charlotte. And I still have a home in Florida, so it's not like I need to be where, but we actually chipped in together and got land because we want to be free.
Yeah.
You know, and Tennessee, God and country.
Yeah.
We love it here. And amazing people like Amanda and Randy,
Aw.
which are making such a difference and helping people
Yes.
be able to have what they need to have.
Yes.
I mean, this is huge.
Major.
Absolutely huge. And these homes are beautiful. I've watched them online. I've gone into the video and gone through them. They're built beautifully, and I love that you are helping the Amish as well
Yes.
to make a living, to do that, and you're employing all of. How many people do you employ, Randy?
We got a bunch now.
We're over 90 plus.
But isn't that wonderful?
It
You're
is.
saving 90 families.
Yes.
You know, enabling people to do this, and I know
Yes.
this movement is just starting.
Yes.
It is truly just starting. And I'm excited. You know, I'm excited to be part of this. I mean, I know Charlotte's amazing. She has a lot of following and all that. I'm a little quieter, okay? But I can teach, I used to teach calculus. Let's hear it for calculus.
Let's hear it for calculus.
I'm a health and wellness consultant. That's what I do because I want
Good.
people to feel good.
Yes.
You know, when we feel good, you can live any life. that
Yes,
you wanna
ma'am.
live, and we can live it in that time. So I went in that tiny house and I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. Absolutely.
Really?
I can
There
do
you
it.
go.
I can do that.
8 by 16.
8 by
Yes.
16. I don't have to be there full time, but you know what I love? This can be an Airbnb.
Absolutely.
Where a company can
Make
come
some
and
money on
do that.
income.
That bay window and a mini
Oh,
split, right?
and I did the bay window in the mini
20K.
split.
Yes.
And it's incredible.
Great.
For 20,000, there is nowhere else in the country that you can get something like this. And you know what? Have a life.
Yeah.
And do what you need to have a roof over your head.
Yep.
And know that you're safe.
That's
And,
right.
You know, thank you both for everything that you have done. This is an incredible company. You're God driven by all this. I mean, seriously. You know, this doesn't,
Thank
it doesn't
you.
just come.
Well, we were talking
doesn't.
earlier, and I wanted to tell her that I don't think the state of Tennessee actually knows what they're doing either, because 2 years ago when we started this, we had a gentleman by the name of Jim Hightower
Okay.
that works for the state of Tennessee. He works in the whatever building modular
Yeah.
home and division. He liked us, liked what we're doing, that we're helping Cobb County get jobs, right?
Right.
They passed legislature that tiny homes now can be modular homes in the state of Tennessee.
I love that.
So this 128 square foot, like I was telling you,
Yep.
can be a primary residence in Tennessee. So if you buy an acre of ground, you can buy this and it will be a permanent resident, be a primary resident. You don't have to build a big $100,000 home or $200,000
No.
home.
You can't even build a $100,000 home anymore.
No.
I mean, it is.
You
You're
got it.
looking at
You
$200,000
got
to
it.
$300,000.
Yes, ma'am.
15 grand.
That's it.
You could do water catchment. You don't have to drill. I would never drill another well in my life.
Yes.
I don't care where I'm at. Tennessee
Gotcha.
gets 50 to 70 inches of rain a year.
We've noticed that just in the last day.
Exactly.
A
Yeah.
lot of rain.
So you can get rain anyway. You can live on this thing for 20, 25 grand.
Which is incredible. So it allows anybody to be able to have a roof over their head and have a home.
Yeah.
And you know what's wonderful? You can do whatever you want to do with this. I mean, the
Whatever.
quality is beautiful. It really is.
thank you.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
fancy it up a bit. I'm
There
gonna
you
figure out how to
go.
Cover those screws, do whatever. put
And
the
these are
spackle
fancy
on
ladies.
it.
And listen, I want to see the before. You see the before, but we want to see the after. I cannot wait till the after.
Oh, it's going to be amazing, especially Charlotte. That's her thing.
Amanda's taking this one. She's got picked out some colors. We're gonna paint it, put it over
love
on
it.
Buffalo Creek, and show everybody what.
They need
Yeah.
to see that. People need to see what you can do with this. And you know, it gives you a chance to be creative and be on the ground floor,
Yeah.
get something
Awesome.
you can afford, and have whatever you need to have.
That's right.
You know it is. It's
Thank
just
you.
incredible. No,
Thank you
both
for
so
that.
much.
That's
This was a
amazing.
Are y'all
destination.
coming
I
back?
kept saying I'm so excited to get here and actually see the
I am so glad that you guys
Oh my
came.
God,
That is
you
wonderful.
know,
We're thrilled.
I'm so
Absolutely
happy.
thrilled. And you know when you get here, you know you're
You
in
can
the
try
right
it.
place.
He's about the toughest
The
dude you're ever gonna
energy
have in
and
that
the
cart.
Yeah.
I think you can hang on to it.
What's the best? What's the best about it is that you all know the country and have been around the country, and you know exactly what's going on out there in the country
Absolutely.
and what's needed.
And people do need this. People need this because there's going to be a lot of stuff happening, and people are going to need to know where they're going. I mean, even in Florida, there's hurricanes are coming up right now. You know, there's a lot of people
Yes.
looking
Yeah.
for other places to go and other choices.
That's
I have
right.
friends that are doing that. They're selling their house and they're downsizing to like an RV or a tiny house because
Mm-hmm.
they're like, I'm tired of just being in the system and
Yes.
paying such huge bills. It's almost unaffordable.
Yeah.
You know what? Too, it's not something I think everything comes in waves and chapters in our life.
Yes.
You may not stay in that 10 years, 5 years.
No.
It's another wave will come through. Your life will change.
Yes.
Everything in the world will change, and then it'll be time to shift gears to maybe something else.
But you know, you're right, and that's what's perfect about this. This can be a starter.
Yes.
And then you Airbnb it, or you rent it to family and friends,
Yeah.
or you do other things, and then you step up to something like, I mean, look around this lot. These
Yes.
places are incredible.
Yeah.
But there's so many other things that can be done, and that's what's exciting about this. It gives the average, everyday person an opportunity to have something.
Well, somebody, I was on a podcast that podcast, it'll come out, we'll let everybody know.
Okay.
On it. But they made a comment of, why are we so lower priced than everybody? He said, well, maybe it's because you're in East Tennessee and your overhead's less and all that saying. I kind of agree, right?
Yep.
But let's say we take Birmingham, it's 105 grand. Let me go ahead and let's say, hey, all the guys are double their wages. Okay, I'm gonna double the wages.
Okay.
And then the materials are materials. They're the same cost in California that are here.
Right.
We got a 10% sales tax, but we're tax exempt because we got our taxes going. Materials are not that much different. It's really just labor costs, right?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna take the Birmingham and I'm gonna throw, let's just say 20 grand on top of that again.
Okay.
So we gotta meet California regulations or whatever it is.
Right.
I'm gonna just right now, let's say 30 grand. Do you know what that house goes for, in the United States? That cost, Tim did a study, $187,000. I can add $30,000 more to the house and still be $50,000 under.
Less than ever. I did my
50.
homework. I looked around at so many tiny house sites. There's no one that meets the prices that you guys do.
Yeah.
There just isn't anybody. And the quality. I mean, I walked in all those houses yesterday and looked all around in those. Quality is incredible. I mean, that's what's so wonderful. You
Thank
know,
you.
that's
Yeah.
a solid home. And I always remember you saying this thing will last for about 100 years because of the way it's built, the pieces that are there. And you know, that makes a difference because I know people that got screwed out of their money
Yes.
with other tiny
Yeah.
house communities or companies that went bankrupt.
Yep.
And that's what people have to be careful.
And we
because-
can't go bankrupt because it's paid for.
That's right.
See, and there it is. You're
Paid
not
for.
in debt.
We don't have a
and
bank loan
You're
on
not
nothing.
in a situation where if everything starts to go south, so to speak, that everything's going to be lost. You're not, but that's the smart way.
We
You
can
have
sit
to
here and
do
weather
that.
the storm.
Love that.
We can weather it out, and then when it catches
Yes.
back on, which it will, and life
Oh,
will go on.
totally.
And we'll all come back alive instead of losing everything and living in cars.
And how wonderful. And meanwhile, you're taking care of all the guys that are working here and the women that are working here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And making a difference for all these families and the Amish families and all the rest. So you know what? You guys are doing amazing, amazing work. We're so excited. I'm excited to get my own little tiny house. I got to figure out how I'm going to get it over there and whatever we're going to do. But it's thrilling. And you know,
Yes.
it's so exciting. It's like a new adventure.
That's cool.
And isn't that what life's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yep,
Life
that's
is
right.
supposed to be an adventure. So you know what? Take a chance.
Take a
Get
chance.
yourself one of these RJOs. It's going to be done in just a couple of days, isn't it?
Yep.
Because of what, Labor Day?
Well, yeah, the sale is.
Right, the
And
sale.
we'll start construction October 1st.
Fantastic.
And
Yeah.
we're already building walls and trailers and getting
Yep.
ready for it. We got to build over 100 in 16 days.
But isn't that exciting?
It's very
yeah.
exciting.
What a challenge.
Yeah, we got a round
I'm
the
sure
clock
you've been
crews.
working on how am I going to do this? The assembly line, where the guy's going to be, how are they going to
It's exciting.
It's wonderful.
Yep.
You know, life is supposed to be exciting and it's
Yeah.
supposed to be taking a challenge and seeing what you can do and changing the world. That's what it's all about. Totally.
Done.
Done.
Wrap.
Look at her shirt. I love her shirt.
I wore this on purpose.
Yes,
today.
I love it. United States freedom. And I already told her. I said we're going to get a big flag. We're going to get a bigger flag than Pals. If you know what Pals is with the burgers and the hot dogs, then we're going to get a big, huge
You
flag.
do. We all do. I had, you know, I'll tell you. So I lived in Florida, and then the hurricane came through and slammed, and I had this huge flag on my great big oak tree, and the whole oak tree got knocked down. So yeah, I'm a big believer. Freedom is what it's all about.
Yep.
A U.S. flag and bringing God and country back.
That's
And
right.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
is
East
the
Tennessee.
capital of that.
Yep,
Right?
that's
Our
right.
slogan is choose tiny.
Live
Live
free.
And that's what it should
That's it.
be. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it is. Live
No,
free.
you guys are amazing.
Awesome.
And
Seriously.
incredible tiny
Yeah.
homes made in America. I love it.
Isn't that wonderful?
It is
You know,
wonderful.
with everything that you're doing and the fact that you're recycling materials.
Recycling,
to do
yes.
What you're doing is well. I mean, oh, come on. You guys are great. You know, when I was watching, I'm like, I resonate with them. I just get it. And then when we got here, it's like that same frequency. You know,
Yep.
you know you're with the right people when you're done, your energy is higher.
Yes.
You know, you're with the wrong people when your energy goes,
It's sucked out of you.
it gets sucked out of you. No,
Yeah.
this is the energy that
Well, I don't
it's
think.
just part of it.
What was her name?
Charla.
I don't think Charlotte has anything on her. Do you?
No, not at all.
Yeah, just about
Not at
everything
all.
she does.
There you go.
That's good.
You ladies are
Hate being on
great.
camera. Hate
Yeah.
being on camera.
You
Oh,
ladies
yeah.
are great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember I was a teacher. So I was a teacher for many
You
years.
had to perform every day.
I love to teach. Oh my
Good.
God, I love
All
to
right.
teach. It's like so good.
Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed this.
And $15,000.
That's it. Labor Day till next Monday. We'll call it quits at midnight.
That's right. All right.
Boy, don't lose out.
That's right.
Thank you all.